Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And I'm just going to begin this video with one word. No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What am I saying no to? Whoa. No. No. Here's what I'm saying no to. I'm going to go down in the corner. Oh. No. This is what I'm saying no to. I hate her. I hate her as Doctor Who. She has destroyed Doctor Who. It can't get worse. Except, yes, it can. Oh, it could possibly be far, far worse. Doctor Who fans are horrified at rumoured new star. I'm going to tell you now, it's not him. It really isn't. But it's even the thought of him being him is appalling. Fans of Doctor Who have begun to connect the dots about the potentiality of the 14th Doctor, while there are so many rumours being cast about who might be stepping in to replace Jodie Whittaker, the worst Doctor ever. An event that coincides with the start of the next season of the series has oddly lined up. James Corden announced that he will be ending his late night talk show run after one more year on the programme, which is oddly times when Doctor Who is set to kick off with a new Time Lord in place. Fellow late night host Stephen Colbert gave his thoughts on Corden's exit. This tweet sent fans into a tizzy. You can see Colbert's tweet below. Here it is. And it's Colbert saying, "Congratulations, James, on what will be an incredible 8 years at CBS. 12:30 won't be the same without you. But looking forward to your exciting adventures as the new Doctor Who." He's been in Doctor Who. It actually wasn't an appalling character. But it was a character. He wasn't the Doctor. He was just a bloke in the show. But he's a... Oh, no. Just no. Anyway, he's not going to be the Doctor because they need someone with talent to save the show. Very short of that. While Stephen Colbert may have been joking about this announcement, the timing seems to coincidentally match up. James Corden is leaving his long-standing talk show to return to England. He has stated that he feels homesick and he has been living in the United States for the past 8 years. The other thing of note here is that there are plenty of people that are happy to see the man take his exit, as he is one of the most unliked talk show hosts in the world. Actually, you can change the word talk show hosts for men, and that would still work. He's an obnoxious wee turd of a man, really, in my opinion, allegedly. That could also be why he plans to return home. He's smug, he's supercilious, he's false, you know. However, it may mean that the man is set to take on the role of the Time Lord in a new season of Doctor Who. Crazier things have happened. Nothing that crazy has ever happened. Doctor Who is set to be taken over by Russell T Davies again, who was responsible for the series going through its revival in the early 2000s. With that, Davies may be trying to lure in a huge name to play the next Doctor. If I had my choice, it's one of two people. Cumberbatch, who would make a fantastic Doctor, or someone who's just announced that he's thinking of retiring and has for the first time done a television series. And I think if he wanted to go out on a high, he could go out and do, say, sign up, contract, 45 episodes, do it over 3 and a bit years, go out on a high and be immortalised in pop culture forever. And that's Gary Oldman. I just watched him in Slow Horses. And if you haven't seen Slow Horses yet, you're missing out on a fantastic show. It's down, it's dirty, it's the underbelly of the intelligence service. Gary Oldman plays a fantastic role. Go and watch it. Corden is now the second biggest name to be mentioned for the role, next to the rumours of Hugh Grant, and Hugh Grant says no. Unfortunately, I think Hugh Grant would be good, but ideally I would have Cumberbatch like that. Anyway, Doctor Who, that was a very unusual pronunciation, wasn't it? Doctor Who is aiming to launch another revival of sorts. Yeah, because it was doing well, and then Jodie went in, and they've got to get it back up again, because Jodie's killed it with her terrible performance, terrible take on the character, the abuse of animals that she perpetrated, the unlikable character she formulated, and then the constant lecturing. It was shit. It's also been rumoured that Davis is going to try and make the series one that is more expansive in terms of spin-offs and a more expanded universe. Well, this will be Sony. Sony will be pushing this because Sony like universes, because the universes sell. And you're not going to have anything bad with Sony in charge. No more identity politics, thank God. James Corden could relatively be that name, although it might irk fans to know about his involvement. Irk fans, it would kill the show. He's awful. No. It could also usher in an entirely new fan base. They tried that. And what happens is they said, we'll get Jodie in and we'll get a new fan base. And what happens is the old fan base of many, many millions all across the world, they pissed off. They aren't there anymore. I stopped watching. And they got the new ones in who don't buy any product and are awful people. And now Jodie's killed the franchise, and now they want to kill it even further by someone like that. They don't, because he won't get it. It's rumour, it's rubbish, and thank God it's rubbish. It's never going to happen. Anyway, that was that. I just wanted to show you, but no! Thankfully not. I'll come up and round this video off. Yeah, it must be a slow news day with rumours of Doctor Who. There are so many good actors out there, and so many people with far more talent. And I think if we're going to save the whole franchise, you're going to save everything, you need to have a really good actor. There can't be any woke agenda. There can be no identity politics. You can't have lecture of the week. You've got to have good writing of good stories. Entertain me. When I say me, I mean the viewer, not me personally. I mean, yeah, entertain me, but entertain the viewer. No lecturing. You've got to have... Murray Gold's got to come back to do the music, for heaven's sake. I mean, he is the king of Doctor Who music. Back up to 13, 14 episodes a year. None of that lazy ass sort of... what was it, 8 episodes a year that Jodie was doing, or 1 episode a year for 1 year. And so yeah, so you got to get him in. Good actor, good talent, great stories, entertain. No woke, no identity. Good music. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard. Dominic Cumberbatch, he's your boy. Gary Oldman, he's your boy. Oh hell, anyone other than Jodie or James Corden. Thankfully, that story isn't true. It's not going to be him. It's just a joke. But you know, if they ended up getting someone like that, though, God, it'd be the end of everything. But even Russell T Davies isn't that stupid. Anyway, I shall round it off here. If you like what you see on the show, delusions of grandeur. If you like what you hear and see on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications about future output. Leave a like, leave a comment, and until next time, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.